everyone, Judy here. In my previous videos, I have explained to you the detailed features and functions of our Cradle series RF02, the Unified Media Center. It can centralizedly manage all your media workflow, including the encoding, decoding, transcoding, cross-conversion, and also the bonding services, and more, under a unified management platform with built-in network switch and also the control server. Today, I'm going to dive you into the UI and show you how it works. Let's go! Okay, first, let's log into the web UI of the RF02 by entering the username and password. Once logged in, you will see a clean and informative dashboard. With the dashboard, you can see all the essential details from the card inserted in each slot to the status of the network and also the basic information of the RF02. Let's check more of the details. On top of the RF02, there is a menu showing Home, Manage, User, Firmware, Log for quick operation, while at the right corner, you can also use Settings and also the User Management, as well as for language switching. We will show you all the details of each part. First, the home page. By default, it shows the overview of the RF02 status. You'll find the current network connections to the external core network switch, showing if the network ports, the Ethernet ports or the SFP ports are connected or not, with the uplink and downlink status, and also the main processor's CPU, memory, and the system temperature information. And here, you will clearly see the 18 card slots with the real-time status. Green light means they are all up and running. If you click any card, then it will show each card status showing like the IP address, the stream status, CPU, memory usage, and also temperature of each card. Down to the bottom in this section, it will also show the device status in groups by card types, encoding, decoding, gateway, and bonding in different modes, so you can drill down easily. Now, let's move to the most powerful part of the RF02, the centralized management. Like I said earlier, one of the biggest advantages of the RF02 is the centralized management function. Through the integrated KiloLink Server Pro, specially designed for the RF02, you can easily manage, configure, and upgrade all your cards with just a few clicks. Over on the left panel, this is the area where you can quickly manage all your devices and directly enter into the device UI, while on the right part, you can see more details with source information and status information using as a dashboard and also the control center. Let's start from the left. You will see all your connected cards inserted into the RF02. If you want them to be organized, just click the three dots and create a new group. Name it to conveniently manage all the devices you want. If it's already a folder, there you can also click the three dots to either move it, rename it, delete it, or add a new folder under the category. On the right, you also see all the devices connected to the RF02. You can generally see the basic info of the device name, or you can rename it by clicking the Edit button, showing the working mode, and also you can quickly switch the working mode by clicking it. If it's online or it's not, the IP address and all the other basic information, you can also click the filter button to configure which information you want to display or hide it. Through this interface, you can also add device to connect to the RF02. For example, if you want to add a P3 to the RF02, you can simply add a P3 to be connected, and the RF02 can work as your centralized management server to manage your other devices. And if you click this icon, it will directly get you to the web UI of the card or the devices. Let's click on this FN60. It will bring you to the FN60 web UI. You probably can see how it looks like. It's almost the same as our N60 encoder. So you can configure the video, audio parameters, preview the video, switch between the encoding or decoding mode, etc. And if you click the three dots, then it enables you to assign the IP, move this card to different groups, or reset or restart for quick operation as well. At the same time, if you select one card, the assigned IP and also the firmware upgrade will be enabled. And you can either modify the IP by DHCP or by manual. Or you can upgrade the firmware by adding a firmware through the firmware menu. And if you multiple select the cars with the same model, you can also update the cars in batch. And there is also a maintain drop-down, so you can reset and restart all these cars selected as well. So on top right, you can see the cars are already classified. You can easily select the encoding, decoding, media gateway, and bonding to quickly find the products with detailed information and the status. If you jump to the encoders, you can view all the active encoders with the detailed information of the video and also the audio inputs, the formats, the codec using, and quickly you can see the encoders are outputting what kind of protocol streams, and you can quickly copy the address. To modify the configurations, click this button on the right for additional settings. For decoders, it's the same. It will automatically detect the available sources in the RF02 or the devices connected to the RF02, and you can quickly click this button to decode and output, or you can press the Add button to add it to the presets. As previously, we talked about the FMG400 media gateway card, which has two modes, the gateway mode and the bonding mode. So here for the FMG400, you can flexibly switch between the two modes. In the gateway mode, it performs transcoding and the protocol conversion for streaming. Simply, you can add the output, you can choose the source from the source list, the output protocol, and also the necessary information, save it, and you have finished the conversion. If you have added a few outputs and inputs, you can also create a control panel, and easily you can switch and routing the sources in and out through the device menu as well. In the bonding mode, the FMG400 actually just acts as a bonding receiving server for our P-series bonding encoders. But please note, in the bonding mode, it's just acting as a bonding service. All the management is still through the RF02 for device management. The operation is, first you will need to add the P3 and the P3 mini through Add Device, connect the P3 with the RF02 first, entering into the P3 interface, choose the bonding mode, add the RF02 as the bonding server until you get the P3 online, and everything else will be the same as you connect the P3 with our KiloLink Server Pro. And next, the users. And here under the user menu, you can handle the user accounts, you can create the groups, manage the accessibility and also the permissions for each user. And for the firmware parts, you can upload all the firmware files for all the different models, and in the system settings, you can directly dispatch the firmware to different devices for batch upgrades and also easy management. Here in the logs, you will be able to check all the logs for each device, and also you can download the logs as well. Head to the settings. You can do the additional controls like the system time adjustment, language preference, schedule system reboots, firmware updates, network settings, and also the switchboard aggregation settings and more. For network configuration parts, this is to configure the IP address of the RF02, including if it's DHCP or manual IP obtain. And there is another option of the switchboard, which is for the network aggregation of the SFP to expand the network bandwidth for the RF02. Now it supports the 3 10 gigabits SFP aggregation to make the RF02 maximized to be 30 gigabits outputs. Okay, that's the basic introduction of how the RF02 Web UI look like, and also the details of how each card can work together with the RF02. Is it quite simple and easy to use? Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions, or please visit Kiloview website www.kiloview.com to explore more details. See you next time!